Hello, I just wanted to do a quick video update here, basically with my current thoughts on the GPU mining space. The main things that I want to cover in this video is that the Ethereum proof of stake merge is most likely going to happen at the end of September, based off everything I've heard, and kind of now talking about how I am planning for that. As a lot of you guys know who have been following my channel, there's probably about 100 of you who do watch my videos pretty consistently. As you guys would have known, back in the beginning of June to the end of May, I have been selling all my cryptocurrency. So basically I'd been selling all the crypto that I'd been mining daily. So yes, I did miss out on this nice price appreciation, but I'm not too concerned about that because my current overall thought process and thesis here for GPU mining long term is to build up that cash reserve so that when this Ethereum proof of stake does get implemented and basically 95% of our mining revenue gets basically, it just evaporates overnight, that I will have capital set aside to either one, mine at a break-even profitability environment, which may not come around for a couple of months. I don't know what that environment's going to look like. And two, the ability then to take advantage of new opportunities, either buying cheap mining equipment, or I can deploy that into cryptocurrency directly after the Ethereum merge. But for now, my current plan, as it's been over the last couple of months, is just to mine and sell every single day. And this is, of course, something everyone needs to decide for themselves what makes sense in your own financial situation. In my financial situation, I'm not looking to float my electric bill or mining expenses in the future off of earned income, so that's where at the moment I am just liquidating. But talking a little bit more now about the Ethereum merge coming up and what I am looking to mine. On my 4 gig cards, I am still mining Ethereum Classic. It's just the go-to, and it's really profitable. Let's say about 28 mega hash is what I am getting on my 4 gig cards. These are the overclock settings if you're curious. These are the worst performing 4 gig cards I've ever owned. They are the Asus 4 gig cards. They're just so bad. They have terrible cooling. But anyways, I'm getting about 28 mega hash on average for these GPUs. And yeah, in terms of like the profitability, it's still pretty good. 65 cents a day revenue. I have about 30 cent per day power cost, so about 30 cents profit. So I am still cashing that out every single day just to help take that extra couple dollars a day to build up that cash reserve. Now, Flux is one of those coins that I have been mining over the last couple of months. Just recently, I specifically lowered the amount of hash rate I was putting on Flux because, again, I am liquidating every single day. Right now, I don't really have the luxury of hodling that coins. I don't really want to gamble with like whether the price of the cryptocurrency goes up or down. Right now, I'm just liquidating everything, again, based off of my own financial situation. And yeah, about a week ago, I was still mining pretty heavily on Flux with a lot of my 3070 GPUs. So yeah, I still am mining Flux like on my 20 series rig, so I have like a 2070, 2060 Super. Still mining Flux, not going to change that. That's the most efficient for that. But for like my RTX 3070 rig, which is here, you guys have probably seen videos on this before, I am back to mining Ethereum. And just the reason being is that the daily profitability is the highest on Ethereum, and I am looking to sell every single day. So about 60 mega hash gets me about $1.70 a day before power cost. And on Flux, if you calculate, you can do either all parallel assets, then Flux is more profitable, but I'm just going with the current parallel assets. So yeah, just because I am selling daily, Ethereum does make more sense for me personally to mine as well. Flux on the 3070 GPUs does use a tiny bit more power, so that's also why I am mining Ethereum. So just recently I did move most of my hash rate back to ETH. Also, the yield, after all that hero miner advertisements and of course the price pumping on Flux, the network difficulty did go up from around that basically 1 mega sol kind of range up to 1.5 to 2 mega sols. So the amount of coin that you are yielding now is a lot worse because we can do 30-day average difficulty. It's pretty solid here. You would have been making 65 Flux a month, but if you go 24-hour average, you can see the yield is significantly lower, and hence why I've moved back to mining Ethereum. And no, I don't know what the future is going to look like, but this is just an update of what I'm currently doing. So I am still now heavily mining Ethereum to Flexpool and getting the daily Matic payouts. Yeah, in terms of hash rate overall, we're slowly dipping down now. I mean, it looks like we have some ASICs potentially coming off the network, because if you do look at the DAG size here, we're basically one epoch away from 5 gigabytes flat in terms of Ethereum DAG size. So currently we're at 511, which just got implemented a few days ago. And yeah, basically Epoch 512, which is the 5 gigabyte DAG, which will affect a lot of those Jazz miners and other ASIC miners, which are limited by 5 gigabytes. yeah, we're probably going to see some more hash rate move off of Ethereum. And if we just look at like the 1 week time frame, it's very volatile because you can't really say whether or not it's ASICs shutting off or if it's just the mining farm turning on and off. That's where I think there's just a little bit too much fluctuation at the moment to see if there is going to be a large drop off due to those, or due to the 5 gigabyte DAG. But probably in a week or two, we'll be able to see a lot more clearly how the Ethereum network hash rate gets affected, basically by those Jazz miners or other 5 gigabyte miners. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Again, in summary, most of my rigs are mining Ethereum at the moment. My 3070 rigs on Ethereum. My 4 gig cards, I am mining Ethereum Classic, liquidating every single day. 20 series, I'm keeping on Flux. I think it just makes the most sense there. You can get about 48 solutions per second at around 133 watt power limit in software, so let's say 145 at the wall, not too bad. And then my remaining AMD cards, which luckily I got rid of most of them in the beginning of this year, but I still do have a rig here. The temperatures are not ideal, but I do have some 5600 XTs, 5700 XTs using the Team Red miner on R mode. They run very efficiently here, getting around 40 mega hash, and these are just the settings that I am running. But yeah, as well, I got two 2080 Ti's. I didn't invest heavily in the 2080 Ti's, just mainly because I wasn't buying GPUs in the first place, and I do think mining profitability, even though it is very good right now, will change dramatically after the Ethereum merge or the Ethereum proof of stake thing happens. But yeah, that's just basically a wrap up with my thoughts. I'm still selling daily. And yeah, that's what I plan to do all the way up to the basically Ethereum proof of stake, I would say, full merge. And yeah, if something changes and there's a coin that becomes a lot more profitable, like let's say a Flux bumps up to $3 or something like that, and if the daily profitability makes sense, I will be switching over. And the nice thing with Hive OS, which I could make a video on, is that there are basically presets that you can set. So if you automatically switch your algorithm from like Ethereum to Flux, it's got all my saved overclock settings, so I don't have to do anything. All I do is just say, okay, I want to switch the algorithm, and it takes literally like 2 seconds and it's done. I don't have to go in and individually set all the overclock settings again. But yeah, right now I'm not mining Flux as much, mainly just back on Ethereum for the highest daily profitability. And I'm also keeping an eye on Ethereum Classic because the daily profitability does get pretty similar. So if we have 1 giga hash, for example here, I have more than 1 giga hash, but $28 a day on Ethereum, which is very good at the moment, and about $23, $24 a day on ETH Classic. So there's, yeah, like if you're looking to hodl coins, Ethereum Classic could be one to potentially look at before the network difficulty skyrockets. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or thoughts that you've been covering or thinking yourselves over the last couple of weeks or months, you're more than welcome to reach out in the comment section below. I'd be happy to basically just kind of hear what your thoughts are, and then also I can reply with my own thoughts of like if you have a situation of like, should I buy GPUs now or wait a while, I can also respond on that. But yeah, that's just my current thought process. Still selling every single day. Of course, I am monitoring the daily profitability, hence why I moved off Flux back to Ethereum. But yeah, that's currently where I sit. If you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out in the comments section below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care.